Hi, my name is Kat, and I am the owner and photographer at Cat4 Photo in Columbia, Missouri. I run my own blog at allmyhatsblog.com, where I talk about my experiences running a business, and I work in marketing as a marketing research analyst. Last week we talked about your company description, and this week we'll be talking about your ideal client. It actually took me a little while to figure out who my ideal client was. For me, it turned out to be women of all ages who value family and capturing memories and really want to chronicle those memories via photographs. To figure out who my ideal client was, I spoke with as many people as possible. Friends, family, acquaintances, people on the internet, anyone I could get to speak to me. Couldn't really do focus groups, but I could talk to anyone else I could get my hands on. And I really asked them to see who would be willing to pay for photography, why it interested them, what about it resonated with them, what the value of it was to them, what they would be willing to pay, and why it was important. And from there, I started to narrow down the types of people for whom my services resonated, to really kind of group them together and see if they had any behaviors or interests in common. And using all of that, I came up with an ideal client. So really figuring out who my ideal client is has been about creating a cohesive brand. If I know who I'm speaking to in all my general communication, in my social media, blog posts, website, and other places, I know that I will always create cohesive, similar content. I will always be speaking in the same voice to the same type of people. Ideal clients and not will respond to it the way they choose, but it's just nice for me to have a fallback, to know what it is I want to say and a general image of who it is I'm saying it to. It's been very helpful narrowing down who my ideal client is and my target market for general communications, for advertising and marketing. It's helpful for social media and my website and when I'm writing newsletters. It gives me a person to talk to. However, if someone who is not my ideal client contacts me for services, I'd love to have a conversation. I want to get to know them, learn about their personality, their interests, what their needs are, go from there. I value all my clients. They all deserve full attention, full respect, and full service. It doesn't matter if they're my ideal client or not. The ideal client is more for knowing who to speak to when I'm speaking to a broad audience. But when I speak to an individual, it really doesn't matter whether they're my ideal client or not. To start narrowing down your ideal client or your target market, there's quite a few resources out there. Make sure to check out sba.gov for lots of great information. And there's a huge blogger community out there. You can always check out my information and my story at allmyhatsblog.com and even check out my worksheet on figuring out your ideal client. If you're an established business, make sure to take a look at your existing clients, your social media followers, the people commenting on your posts and responding to your social media and your blogs, and the people contacting you via your contact forms. If you're brand new, really think about what it is you're selling and what type of person would be most interested in buying that. There's no reason your ideal client description can't change over time, but it's something you should be thinking about to create a cohesive brand and to really know who you're talking to at any given time. Comment down below and tell me about your ideal client. Why does your business appeal to them? How do you reach out to them? And of course, join us next week when we'll be talking about sales and marketing strategies.